Hi, and welcome back to Arms English Adventure, where today we'll be learning the sound uh, uh. Now, this is a relaxed sound. It is also known as the schwa, and it is one of the most common sounds in the English language. So, in this video, we're going to learn how to pronounce this sound, and then get some words and sentences, and then we'll show a key difference that sets British and American English apart. Now, to start, to produce this sound, we simply do nothing. With our lips, with our jaw, with our tongue, we do nothing. All we do is produce sound. Uh, uh. Now, you could get different sounds by opening it more slightly, or the vowel, like or That last sound is pretty horrible. Most people don't even get it. It's in words like world or furl, words like that. So then there's that, and now let's look at some words and sentences. Alone, alone, already, already. Now this word has the schwa in both first and last position. America, America, America. Now let's look at a sentence. His brother had a problem with the sofa. His brother had a problem with the sofa. Now notice this. Here the sentences all have, has, had, was like that, but we only say have, has, or had were like that. Well, that's because this is the weak form of have, has, had. Because we don't just go saying, I want fish and chips. That sounds very robotic and very monotone. Don't do that, please. And instead, we say it in a much more weakened and softened version. So we go fish and chips, or fish and chips, words like that. So that's one of the differences that sets British and American English apart. And then there's the endings and the r sound in English. Now, the Brits, we generally don't pronounce the R at the ending of the words. Instead, we replace it with the schwa. We use endings like ER, AR, OR, or RE. Then those words, often than not, have an at the end. So for some examples, water, water, meter, meter, center, center. You notice we don't say the R at the end, we say the we just say center. Now, if we were to do an American accent, it would be like meter, water, center, words like that. So that's one of the key ways that is separate. But there is one exception to this rule, and that is the linking ah. Now, the linking ah happens when in a sentence like law and order. Now, you notice we usually would have said law and order, but here, because the word has like a very different vowel sound to and, so law and order, that would just slow us down. So what do? We add a r sound to essentially change the sound and make it so that it can transition into the next one much better. So we get law and order. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.